Hello, in this video we're going to be looking at how we import the management tree that was created in the AgLeader SMS software. In the SMS software we will go to device setup and type in a name of what we want the routine to do if you haven't done that before, and then we'll go to field setup and we'll add all the fields that we want to use. Resource setup, no, we don't need to. Pests, products, no, not important. Guidance, then we can go 2021, which we can add all of them. It'll just purely depend on the information that you've got and that you want to bring across. So we'll take everything across. We've got our boundaries and guidance lines from different years, and we just want to make sure that the boundaries are accurate and the guidance lines are correctly named, and there aren't any sort of straight 1, straight 2, or AB lines that you don't know exactly what they are, because now is a good time to clear them out and get them organized. So we'll click OK. We go to export to the display. We will choose New Holland, IntelliView 4 version 30, export to the display, and I'm just going to pop it onto the desktop here and then go OK, and it'll export everything out to the to my desktop. So I now have got the grower farm fields, AB lines and guidance lines and boundaries on my CM1 folder. So we're now in the My Farm app for the first time to import the data that we've just taken from SMS. So we'll go to the Add option, CN1. There's only one to choose from there, so nice and easy. Please select File to upload. And that's the one that we've just created. However, we do need to right mouse click and go Send to Compressed Folder, because the software does need it as a zip file rather than a standard file, and when SMS exports it out, it doesn't do that for us. So we'll do it here, compressed to zip folder, nice and easy, being created at the top. We'll click that. It's now in our all files. Click open, and it's now reading the setup file. So the reason that we're doing this is because as long as we've got our management tree right in SMS, we want to have the exact same one in the online portal. So our boundaries are the same, the AB lines, guidance lines, and boundaries, etc., are all as they should be. And so it takes a little while, depending on the speed of the connection, to upload it and read it into the software. So I'll be back to you in a second. So now we're going to process the file. We'll click just expand the data. So what we've got is just the grower farm field. That's exactly what we took out of SMS. We don't need to overwrite existing field boundaries because we haven't got any, and generally I wouldn't do that when we're bringing data in if you've got boundaries in there, unless you've purposefully changed them, but generally that wants to be no. So we'll click finish, and the data is now going to be processed, and you might have just noticed in the background we've got a bar that has appeared to say that the data setup is being read, the information's been read. So again, I'll put you on pause while we watch the progress bar go across the screen. So you can see that the import data setup has been completed, which is exactly what we'll want. We'll go to setup, and we see now under our growers, we've got Beecher-Jones and Sons, which is the data from SMS. I can see Ian Beecher-Jones under here. That's the name of my account. What I'm going to do is highlight that and delete it, and the reason is that I don't have any information associated with it, so I don't want to confuse my management tree with having something in there that we don't need. Go into farms. Yep, that's exactly what we're expecting to see. And we have fields. Now we have some where we got airstrip in red. That means that we don't have a boundary for it. And whereas on the fields that are written in black, that we do. It says it's got a boundary because that was what was bought in, but there actually isn't a boundary there. And so if we go and have a look at airstrip in, so we'll go to get a holding, an airstrip. We can see that it doesn't actually take us anywhere, whereas we go to one of the fields in black, and that field does appear, whereas airstrip doesn't. So the next job will be to go and look at each of the fields that don't have any boundaries and add those to it. But that's how we get data from SMS across into the PLM Connect software.